Instead, in a complete shock to me and also to LeBron, Austin Reeves has held his own. He's carried his weight. He's made the Lakers backcourt a triple threat, equal parts triple threat. Since Luka arrived, Austin Reeves is averaging 22, 5, and 5. He's shooting 47% from the floor, 39% from three, and 91% from the free throw line. In his last 14 games, Austin Reeves has gone 26, 5, and 6, 53% from the floor, 42% from three, 94% from the free throw line in his last 14. And let's just look at his last 5 games. 55% from three. That's 24 of 44. Even more incredible to me, undrafted Austin Reeves has become the Lakers' most trusted closer. The man they look to in the clutch. Not LeBron, not Luka, Austin. He had 9 crucial late points at Chicago, but couldn't quite overcome LeBron's killer turnover and Josh Giddey's half-court buzzer-beating game winner. Then against Golden State last Thursday night, Lakers down 11 after 3 quarters. Austin Reeves scored 20 in the fourth on 6 of 9 threes, but couldn't quite overcome Steph's 9 fourth-quarter points and 1 big late three. Just one. Austin Reeves deserves most improved because I have never, ever seen a player improve as much as he has from college on. He was lightly recruited out of rural Arkansas, went to Wichita State for a couple of years, didn't do much, transferred to Oklahoma, sat out a year, and played 2 more years of college basketball for the Sooners, in which he shot 27.7% from three over those 2 years. I watched a lot of those games. Being the Oklahoma fan I am, only things that caught my eye about Austin Reeves were that, well, this kid does have a nice feel for the game, and this kid played hard every single second. He competed. He actually outplayed Cade Cunningham that year in Stillwater, though Cade's Cowboys won both games home and away. I know, I watched, but 27.7% from three, undrafted. But LeBron James, highest IQ in basketball, took one look at Reeves during a players-only camp in Las Vegas ahead of Austin's rookie season, and LeBron James told GM Rob Pelinka, I want him on the team. Not on the South Bay Lakers G League team, nope. On the Los Angeles Lakers. Austin Reeves undrafted. And guess what that undrafted kid did? He averaged 7 3-2 his first year, then 13 3-3 his second year, then 16 4-6 last year, and now 25 6 this season. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists this season. One of only 8 qualified NBA players averaging those numbers. That would be SGA, LeBron, Joker, Giannis, Jason Tatum, James Harden, Cade Cunningham, and the undrafted kid from rural Arkansas, Austin Tyler Reeves. Go figure. In the last 30 years, only 2 other undrafted players have averaged at least 20 points a game for a whole season. That would be Fred VanVleet, 2022, and Mike James way back in 2006. But those 2 weren't sharing a backcourt with LeBron James and Luka Doncic, were they? No, what Austin Reeves is doing is unprecedented and virtually impossible. If possible, Austin Reeves has somehow gotten quicker since Luka arrived. He just looks quicker on the floor to me. Gotten more cocky, confident, more behind the back, between the legs, sure of himself. Just so much more, dare I say, explosively athletic. Yep, explosively athletic Austin Reeves. Highly capable of SportsCenter highlights that match or even sometimes surpass LeBron's or Luka's. Highly capable of trick shots and fancy passes. It's as if Austin Reeves feeds. He feeds off the icons he shares the court with instead of being overshadowed or even buried by those icons. LeBron does have the highest IQ in basketball today. Luka's is close. JJ Redick's isn't far behind. Yet recently, JJ Redick called a meeting of the minds. He wanted to sit down with LeBron and Luka and with Austin Reeves. I'm telling you, this kid has extremely high basketball IQ, somewhere up there approaching hoops genius. LeBron and Luka haven't just accepted this kid, just tolerated him. No, they trust Austin Reeves. They gladly take a breather as they watch him do his thing. Night after night after night, I watch every dribble, of every Lakers game. Number one, because of LeBron, and number two, because it's LeBron and Luka now. And now I must admit, I'm watching because it's LeBron and Luka and number 15. I cannot take my eyes off Austin Tyler Reeves. Don't tell me white men can't jump, because he can. This kid fearlessly competes like he believes with every ounce of his being he's just as good as anybody on the court, including his two backcourt mates. Now, obviously, getting to play with LeBron and Luka is helping create more open threes for Austin Reeves. But do you understand how much pressure there is on Austin Reeves to make those open threes? Excruciating pressure. I mean, how do you go from shooting 27.7% from three your last 2 years in college to 39% since Luka arrived and 55% the last 5 games? You work at it. Rob Pelinka says they loved his shooting mechanics in college, but you have to keep working at those mechanics. You have to believe in yourself. You have to trust that you're going to make them against the Warriors or the Thunder when the lights are the brightest, and he can. It appears LeBron finally got in the lab after last season, going into this season. I don't know what happened, because he's having the best ever combined season of his 22-year career from three and the free throw line. Combined, it's 38%, obviously, from three, 78% from the free throw line. Now, the 38% still ranks only 71st in the NBA, and the 78 from the free throw line ranks 57th in the NBA. But this is spectacular progress for the longevity king at age 40 in year 22. What took you so long, King? Now you're shooting it from three in the free throw line with such conviction, such authority, such trust, that you finally look like you know what you're doing. So now I'm going to really plunge, because LeBron is playing at by far the highest level we've ever seen from a 40-year-old, because he's still the NBA's best passer and driver and easily a top 10 player, because Luka is still as lethal a scorer as there is in basketball, and because LeBron and Luka comprise the greatest passing duo in NBA history. And they're now joined by an Austin Reeves who's at least in their league as a passer and a shooter and a scorer. Because of all that, I'm ready to say this is the greatest three-guard backcourt in NBA history. I'm talking about three-way IQ, ball skills, passing, shooting, scoring, vibing, so connected, 3 as 1. I'm just talking offense, not defense, because Luka and sometimes Austin Reeves can get hunted on defense. Luka more so than Austin, because Austin Reeves will compete on defense, just compete his ass off, scratch, claw, at least make you work for your points. But can you remember a team starting 3 better all-around guards than these 3? I'm sorry, I can't. You had Magic with Byron Scott, Michael Cooper. No. Bird was more of a point forward to me, but he did have Danny Ainge and Dennis Johnson, who were very good, but not quite this. I think of the 2012 Thunder, the baby Thunder. They had James Harden coming off the bench with KD and Russ, but Again, to me, KD is more of a scoring forward than a guard. He can even play center at 7 feet tall. Which brings me to Steph and Clay, the two greatest shooting guards to ever play together, obviously. Case closed. But when KD joined them, was KD a guard? I never thought so. And does Clay have the all-around skills of a LeBron or Luka or an Austin Reeves? No, he doesn't, obviously. Got LeBron and D. Wade in Miami, and who else? Mario Chalmers, LeBron and Kyrie, and who else? I don't know, Matthew Dellavedova? No. These three Lakers, all three true guards, are the three greatest all-around complete basketball players ever to share a backcourt. But this is only because Austin Reeves has improved more since college than any player I can ever remember. This is only because I now consider Austin Reeves a star. I'm going star, not superstar, but a full-fledged NBA star. Austin Reeves doesn't just deserve most improved this season. He deserves most improved ever. Come on. Cade Cunningham was supposed to be this good. It just took him 3 years. Nobody expected Austin Reeves to be remotely this good. Tell me I'm wrong. Now, I'm not saying the Lakers are better than the Thunder, because they're not, even though the Lakers obviously just shot the Thunder off their home floor Sunday the way no team has this entire season, thanks to 22 Laker threes, including one late from Bronny. The Lakers were 9.5-point underdogs on Sunday, and they got mad, and they got proud, and they made a statement to the Thunder that are having the greatest statistical season ever. They're number one, or the Thunder, in defense all season, and number one in offense since the trade deadline. But Sunday, the Lakers said, "We are still the Lakers, and you are not." The Thunder were just not ready for this onslaught. They will be when it matters most. They played Sunday like it was the calm before the storm, before the looming playoffs, and they got caught in a storm in their own building. Sunday in OKC, the greatest three-guard backcourt ever, combined for 69 points on 10 of 19 threes. The undrafted kid who played college ball 20 minutes away at OU scored 20 on 4 of 8 threes. What?